The Power Hour. It's live. KFAN.com/watch is where you can find it. It's all thanks to Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed.
Studio's packed. Everybody's here. AJ Mansour, Tatum, Everett, Do-Hyoung Park, Mark Parrish.
Marnie's over here just telling stories.
Just filthy.
Yeah, she's telling me on over here.
Was it the same stuff we were talking about, Marnes, or not?
She went way deeper into the ear thing.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Fiona's?
Yeah, exactly.
Marnie needs the extra day of vacation this weekend, I think. She's got to take a seat in the corner and just chill out a little bit.
Or heads up, man.
Yeah, I mean.
Hey, good luck, buddy.
That might be a win-win for everybody. Who knows? Do-Hyoung Park, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm petrified of this man. Not only have I been building myself up for the AJ rematch, but this guy, I don't know if he's going all Sun Tzu on us or what, but this guy's been tweeting gifts at me and then being nice and then tweeting gifts again. And
it's an olive branch. I'm just trying to be friends.
You can't trust him. You can't trust him, though. You can't. He's psyching you out.
I've been keeping him digitally at an arm's distance because I don't know what his game is. Yeah, I can't let him throw my game off. And
see, I know both of you for your jobs. It's a big thing to be present on social media, paying attention. I'm just trying to reach out where I can. I don't have your phone numbers. I'm just just trying to be friends. Reach out, say hi.
I do like how AJ seems to be intimidated by Do. Do seems to be intimidated by AJ, and then Tatum and Parrish are here.
That's a fair.
You guys are technically here.
Teamwork, yeah.
They haven't been tweeting stuff at me. I was enjoying
don't really
a nice
ever tweet, honestly.
It was trying to watch like animals give birth and stuff, and then AJ's out here tweeting at me about the initials game.
Well, Tatum, you got overlooked in round one, and look where you are now.
I know. Who knew? I feel like I'm still the only girl out there doing this, and I'm pretty proud. I've gotten so much more attention, I think, for this specific the victory or just this being in this moment than I have, I think, sometimes for my real job. It's been really interesting.
Well, Audra said the same thing, that after she 2 years ago got shut out, that she got heckled the entire rest of the summer at Twins games for getting 0 in the tournament.
Everyone in the building is like, everyone in the building comes up to me at the cafeteria and they're telling me like, oh my God, I listened, congratulations. And they're like, I'm getting texts and stuff this morning. It's been great. It's been great. Yeah.
Well, it's not over yet.
That's right. Yeah.
Shock the world.
I got to play with house money, y'all.
That's what. Between Zach Halverson and his matchup, because he's got Tyler, Tom Pelissero, and Gerdsey. Yeah. Nobody expects Zach. Zach's got nothing to lose. I feel like you and Parrish have the same thing. Everybody's been on Do and AJ.
Zach said that about his last one, though, and he won. So I don't. Zach's a lot better than he thinks.
House money, though, is the right phrase. You got nothing to lose. Who cares?
Yeah.
You know what I realized this morning? I was looking at the road to the semifinals for each of us in this matchup, and I noticed for the first time that Tyler and Grimm, both in the semifinals, were part of my 5 first-round matchup. There's 3 out of the 5. The other one, Tommy Ryman, played his first game, and the other one was Muss. So, I mean, solid first-round matchup.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
This guy had time between tweeting gifts at me to do matchup breakdowns and analysis of this.
It's like a real pregame show. We've got like a whole breakdown.
Were you terrified to be on Jeopardy?
Oh, by the way, you created a monster because I hear more about this every time than I ever did anything about Jeopardy. People come up to me about this and about being on the Invitational in that first game than anything to do with Jeopardy ever.
That's good to hear.
Between the 2 years.
That's good to hear. Well, you did tie the all-time record with 9 and broke the record with 8 straight.
Yeah.
8 straight.
Record.
That's very impressive.
Yeah.
But the first time you were on Jeopardy, were you just terrified, or what level of nerves was that when you knew not only was it national TV, but it's like you got serious money in front of you if you do well?
I gotta tell you again, it's a fight or flight thing where I didn't know if my body was gonna be fight or flight. Turns out it was fight when the lights went out and it was just like in the moment. I know I'm going up against the 13-day champion or whatever. I was like, there's a good chance I'm just too petrified to hit the buzzer, but I went into this just supernaturally calm state where I was just like the most locked in I've ever been. Not that way last year for the Invitational first round. That's the most terrified. Like I was so thrown off for whatever reason. Just every time I step into this chair.
I've always wanted to ask this question because I'm a massive Jeopardy fan. How hard is it to time the buzzer with like the end of the sentence, because like I feel like that's like half the game is like knowing when to hit your buzzer.
Oh, that's like 85% of the game.
That's what I thought.
The buzzer variance pretty much, I would say, accounts for the vast majority of
practice?
each Jeopardy outcome. It's hard, you can't practice it. It's not possible.
You don't get like a time beforehand to just be like, okay, I can try it before we like go live on television.
You get half of a practice round.
Okay.
Half of one practice round, but you can't practice it. I mean, you can kind of mimic what it's going to be like with like a little clicky pen standing in front of your TV or whatever. Then you get up there and it's just totally different. It's just like everything is new. So everything is brand new. You're trying to learn what the podium is. You're trying to read the clue on the little screen because they don't blow it up on your screen like they do on TV.
Really?
It's just like the little cell on the little video board that you have to kind of look into. Yeah, they don't blow it up for you.
And you don't have a screen in front of you, like where you draw your answers for the final
So
Jeopardy?
you're mostly just listening, more so than reading, because the screen's so small?
Well, you can see it, but if you had any sort of like eyesight issues or like if you like didn't have 20/20, I think it would be tougher.
Well, Ovo, LASIK, and Lens. Dr. David Whiting or Mark Lobanoff can change your life. Wow, I didn't know that. I mean, I guess that makes sense as soon as you see the set.
Yep.
You know, what I love, I think the guy's name is Yogesh, right? He's part in the Tournament of Champions. I like, you already know what I'm going to say. I like how there are some people that very subtly hammer the button on Jeopardy because they know it, because all three of them are, especially the Tournament of Champions, they all probably know they're racing for it. But Yogesh like holds it up and just hammers it like he wants to advertise to the entire world. Like, I'm trying to ring in. It's like, we get it. All three of you are trying to ring in.
Oh, he's my favorite.
My guy's Holzhauser. I know like Holzhauer's like the.
That seems like your brand.
Yeah, that's my brand. He's
Story
a
checks out.
poker guy, game theory guy. Yeah. He kind of cracked the code.
He changed the way people played after he was on there for so long.
Because he understood the betting aspect of the daily doubles and, you know, the whole, I don't know if I know this category, 600. It's like, no, that's not. If you want to win, you have to bury them. And he figured that out very quickly, that finding those and maximizing those is the way to minimize your opponent's ability to win.
He's actually kind of funny.
He is funny. He's a smart ass.
I like that about him.
That dude kicks ass. He's a high stakes gambler, so I like him.
I haven't watched any of him, and I haven't watched Yogesh at all because since the second show, I have not watched a single episode.
What? Is it like PTSD
I have just gone
or something?
cold turkey.
I've been listening to Initials podcasts.
Yeah, it's the way I describe it is it'll never not be too soon, I think.
Yeah.
Well, Parrish's wife has been on Family Feud.
Family Feud,
That's cool.
That's sick.
That's right.
And they won, right? Didn't they win something?
Yeah, they did. They won one, whatever the round is. They won the 120 grand, and then they
Fast money.
They won 2 games. They didn't win the fast money on one of them, and then they got beat in the third game by like it was a one or done kind of thing. Nikki's sister Jillian went against the opponent, and it was literally like whoever picks the toppest on the board, team wins.
Gotcha. And Hawk, didn't Don?
Yeah, Don Smithmeyer.
He was on what?
Price
is Right.
Yeah.
So you know somebody that's been on Price is Right.
He made it to the showdown.
That's pretty cool.
Wow. Pretty cool, yeah.
AJ, you know anybody that's been on a national game show?
I don't have any cool friends.
Yeah. Tatum, no?
No, I have friends with like Bachelor contestants.
Bachelor contestants?
Yeah, that doesn't count, right?
But like got on the show?
Or like on the show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No kidding.
I mean, I used to live in Nashville. A lot of them live there.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Or maybe that or like maybe this is the wrong audience, but I've the RuPaul Drag Race contestants like that, like more like those kind of competition shows.
Yeah, no, that's not the wrong audience for us at all. I love that show, man. I love it.
No, it's Tommy's
If my husband is listening, he's going, of course you mentioned that on the radio. Can you stop?
Yeah.
AJ's got a bunch of friends that have been in locked up. That show.
Well, RuPaul, by the way, RuPaul hosts Lingo.
Yes.
But I appreciate that RuPaul is the host because Chuck Woolery used to host Lingo and never understood the game. And it drives me nuts. I love
God,
Lingo.
That drives you crazy, man. This is one of his biggest things.
Pet peeves. I just started
this a while.
How can you host a game for as long as he hosted Lingo and not understand the rules?
You can't stop.
You're getting paid to know one game. And Lingo was ahead of its time because Lingo is essentially Wordle.
Right?
Wordle was a gigantic sensation.
So 03
something like
watching
that.
Lingo?
And I forget that gal's name, but that gal was a 10 out of 10. Whatever his
assistant. Yeah,
I just got
remember.
Hell was her name?
Saying that Zach is probably going to be on Cops this weekend.
Hopefully.
I would have had my money on RuPaul's Drag Race, but
Oh, you said Cops.
yeah, Cops. COPS. P.S.
You
Zach
ain't coming back from Vegas at all, are you?
He's in Vegas mentality already, for sure.
Wait, is he going this weekend?
Today, yeah.
What? I was almost going to be there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so close. I thought about going to the LSU USC game on Sunday at Allegiant Stadium.
Oh, man, maybe I should.
Chickened out. Yeah.
Zach's going for the weed.
That's fair. That's
The
fair.
weed and the
You
gambling.
can't get that anywhere else.
Yeah, no.
Well, if you need tickets, I've got people.
Really?
Yeah.
I might have to hit you up on that.
Yeah. It should be a fun game.
Yeah.
Man, that should be fun. I love college football.
Me too.
Is that a new thing that they're doing with that? With the
That's
kickoff,
the
whatever it's called?
first at Allegiant Stadium, I believe so. But yeah, they do it like kind of all over the country now, where they like pick neutral sites and you go and play. Like LSU's done it a bunch. They'll do like the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl kickoff classic, and then you go and play like another team that it's not a cupcake team that you're opening up against. You're like really playing someone.
Get some ratings, get some
Good.
attendance.
Yeah, hey, get the losses out early. We've all learned that way, right? Like get your college football losses out early so that
what we're
later
doing.
on,
Yeah. That's
what the Gophers do.
Yeah, so that when it's come time to decision, that no one forgets about it. Everyone forgets about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do a quick Fan 5 because you just mentioned the Gophers and they did lose. So let's run through that quickly.
It's time for Fan 5, brought to you by Builders and Remodelers.
Thanks to Builders and Remodelers.
thank you.
The Gophers are 0-1 after a close game against the North Carolina Tar Heels. 1917. Anybody see that movie? Was that good?
What?
1917. Wasn't that what it was called? The war movie?
1914?
I think it was
It was really
1917.
good. Was it a Netflix release or something?
I don't think so. I think it was like a major motion picture, was it not? Yeah, 1917
it
came
was
out
really
in
good.
2019. That's confusing.
It was like a different version, like a different viewpoint of World War I, right? Was it a...
Yeah.
The one
You're following
thinking
a
about is
German
on
shoulder?
Netflix, buddy.
What is that one?
No, yeah, you're thinking about it's a famous book about World War One.
Yeah,
But
that
it was
is the
a
one I'm
video
thinking
game,
of.
1914. Wasn't that an arcade game?
What's the name? All along.
You're thinking of 1942.
That one, yeah.
Westward...
Yeah, all along.
Quiet on the
Western
Western
Front.
Front,
That's right,
yeah.
that's it. Yeah,
That's what I'm thinking of,
That's
yep.
the one. Come on, Doe, where you at, man?
Yeah, come on. Don't let us say stupid stuff.
Come on, man. I'm throwing out numbers over here like a math
I haven't
guy.
watched a movie since pre-pandemic. Pretty
Can I
much, I
ask you a
haven't
question?
sat down to watch a movie.
Okay, can all the
do you
clues be
do?
pop culture?
Man,
What do you
Not
do
even
for fun?
Oppenheimer?
apparently watch baseball games. I don't know.
No, we said for fun.
Sleep.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, now
that
you're
sounds
talking
good.
my language.
That sounds real good.
Yeah, you need to learn from Parrish. You need to be like his Padawan, which is a movie reference you wouldn't understand.
That one I get.
That one you get, okay. Parrish is the all-time napper. I remember the first time you ever came in, Doe. I don't remember if it was Marnie or somebody, or maybe even you just saying, like, I am not a morning person, so this is going to be pretty rare. But we've suckered you into coming on this show now 5 or 6 times.
I'm trying to step. I even got into bed before 1 a.m. yesterday. I'm taking this matchup seriously. Yeah.
What a night owl.
Yeah, those
I
were the
was in
days.
bed by 9:30.
Yeah, kids and dogs last
Same.
night. Holy smokes.
9:30.
Let's see. We already talked about that. We already talked about this. I guess we haven't talked about this since you're here. Why not? The Twins hosting Toronto 7-10 tonight. The Twins have lost 8 of 10.
What's going on?
That's the bad news. The good news is that Cleveland has also sucked when the Twins have sucked, but part of that was Kansas City emerging. So the Twins haven't lost a ton of ground, but now they're chasing 2 teams, not 1.
It's a bunch of teams limping across the finish line to the finish right now. I mean, it's the Twins, Cleveland, Kansas City's got like the most brutal stretch of schedule I've seen for this point in the season coming up. And behind them, they're being chased by Boston and Seattle, who are in various states of free fall. The Twins are holding a spot. In theory, just like mathematically, it's more likely than not that they should hold the playoffs. They just got to get healthy. Like Buxton and Correa have been out for a bit now. Buxton looks like he's going to be on the track back soon. Correa probably a little bit behind still. But it's really just going to come down to just holding on, treading water until the end, doing what you can. Just get into the playoffs because the MLB playoffs are such a crapshoot. The Rangers looked lost at various points last year. They had like 1.5 functional relievers by the time the playoffs hit, and they went on a run and won it all. So you just got to get in and then get your stars healthy. We saw last year, Royce can be a guy in the playoffs. Correa in the playoffs is always a guy. Pablo Lopez was a guy in the playoffs, and you just kind of got to hope that your stars are in the place and then just get there and let them do their job.
Got it. Tatum, your squad a week from Sunday starts against the New York Giants. We just found out this week that our weekly Tuesday guest is going to be Jonathan Grenard, who we're
Oh my
pumped
gosh,
about.
you're going to love him.
He's the
I
best.
mean, I know he's been on here before, right?
But still having him on weekly.
He's so enthused.
And he couldn't have been nicer and down to earth
nice.
and like
He's
just
the
a
best.
normal dude that happens to kick ass at football.
You know,
So
isn't that
we're
awesome
pumped.
when like you get the guys who are like so easy to talk to? They make your job so easy, and you want to root for them more so because of them as people than just them being on your team. It's going to be really interesting. You know, he's really leading a group that I think is so many new names. I mean, it's like Patrick Jones II is kind of the only one that we still have hanging out in that room, and so it's going to be really interesting to see what Brian Flores does. A lot of versatility, a lot of guys that can do multiple things. I'm excited. It kind of feels to me like it's this. We turned the page, and this is the team that they've always been trying to assemble. They finally had a couple of years to do that, and you know, Kwesi kind of said as much. I think yesterday in his press conference, where he's like, first year, I was overestimating a lot of things, and I've really learned from my mistakes. And I think that's one of his trademarks is that he's able to like learn from the past and change and move forward. He's not one of those guys who's like, I know all from the minute I walk in here, and I'm going to keep doing it, and like the definition of insanity or something.
Isn't it interesting that a GM in the NFL actually said, you know what, I made a mistake here?
Well, how about
I know he said mistake 100%, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm going to say he said mistake. That's what he meant.
But it was a mistake.
that's what he meant.
Drafting Lewis Cine was a mistake, but I like that Kwesi flat out admitted that he was trying to fix
He went too
too
hard.
many problems with one move.
Was that great?
Instead of just taking Kyle Hamilton and just doing that. It's like if I trade back, I can get Lewis Cine, I can get this equity, I can get that equity, I can do that. I like that
think about it though. Kyle Hamilton's a safety though. That would have also been kind of a crowded room no matter what, right? Because you would have still had Josh Metellus as merging that year. You already had Cam, you already had Harrison. So really, I think it's more
true. But we didn't quite
about
know that
that
Cam was as good as he was at that point. Cam was. Remember, we were all surprised.
Cam was coming off his good season, right? The good rookie season, second season.
Maybe, but I remember when Lewis Cine was behind Cam Bynum in the depth chart. We're like, what's going on with this here? Like. Clearly, that's got to be just, you know, they're going to eventually flip. And then they didn't flip it because Cam legitimately beat him out because Cam's good, number one, and Lewis was
Has he done this game before?
He's not done the game. He's been in here a few times.
Okay, I feel like he would have fun with this game.
Yeah, he's been on us with us at the Shields a bit.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Cam's a good dude. Yeah, we talked
awesome.
like playing piano or whatever else. He's like into weird stuff.
He's like an onion, just a lot of layers of random things he loves and is good at.
Which isn't good for us because we're all surfacey weirdos.
Parrish is like an onion as well. He makes me cry when he plays this game.
Oh, yeah. You're not the only one.
Well, shall we? When we get back,
let's go.
Semifinal number 1, Mark Parrish, AJ Mansour, Tatum Everett.
Tatum, you and I are the good guys. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Do-Hyoung Park. But also, somebody might cry if they win $72,500 after this.
Up next, it's the Initials game featuring the St. Paul Federal Credit Union jackpot. Call 1-800-320-5326 for your shot at the Initials jackpot next on The Fan.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, we are.
It's a beautiful Friday morning, sun shining.
Good
Not
people.
too hot out there. Big long weekend ahead of us. And it's time for another round of the Initials tournament to begin.
Let's go, Tatum.
Down to it.
We got this.
This is it.
Good people.
It's time. It is time.
All right, let's do it before the tension in this room gets overwhelming.
It's time for the 2024 Initials Invitational, presented by St. Paul Federal Credit Union.
Yeah, thanks to St. Paul Federal Credit Union. Again, we'll get to the jackpot in a second. It's up to $72,500. That's awesome. The 4 packets are currently in the St. Paul Federal Credit Union Initials vault. Who's the lowest seed here? Is it Tatum? I guess it would be Tatum.
By a mile.
Okay, so then you're going to get to pick in a second. I forgot about the seeds in a second. But to hold that thought, let's go around the room first. Tatum, you had an awesome round 1. Aurora Borealis is one of the best Initials guesses we've seen in a long time. It blew everybody's mind. You walked it off at the end. You got Parrish in round 1, and Parrish thought he got to avoid Doe and AJ. And look at where Parrish is sitting.
I feel bad for Parrish. He deserved better.
You won the game.
Look at the draw.
I feel like you deserve better. I lost that. I deserve to be here.
What happens if Tatum finds the winner's circle today?
Tatum is sponsored today by our great friends at Great Clips. And if she wins today, you can tweet at Marnie Kellner and tag at Great Clips today through the end of Sunday. And one lucky winner is going to win 1 year of free haircuts at Great Clips.
Mark Parrish, you were the only person in round 1 to get 4 and lose. So you secured a wild card, but then just got completely hosed on the wild card wheel spin and ended up in this bracket. But what happens if you find a way to win today?
Well, I am sponsored today by my great friends at ABC, American Building Contractors. And if I win today, tweet at me, at Mark D. Parrish, and tag at ABC will help through the end of Sunday. And one lucky winner will win a $100 Visa gift card. Here we go. Thank you, ABC. Good guys, good people, Tatum.
Woo!
In round 1, Do-Hyoung Park tied the all-time record with 9, held by AJ and Sauce, and now Do-Hyoung Park. And he broke a record by getting the last 8 consecutive items. 8 in a row is the all-time record. There were people asking if Do gets the first one today, does that record continue? I would guess. Why not? That's 9 straight. Either way, dominant performance in round 1. What happens if Do-Hyoung Park does it today?
Do-Hyoung is sponsored today by the good friends at Radco and Radco.com. If Do-Hyoung wins, you'll receive 10% off your entire order now through Monday in-store or online at Radco.com. When you use the promo code INITIALS, discount doesn't apply to toppers, but it does everything else. Thank you, Radco.
Let's go, Radco.
The number 1 overall seed is AJ Mansour. He's the all-time GOAT at initials. He won the title in year 1, got to the finals in year 2. You are 1 win away of getting back to the finals again.
Let's go.
AJ. Chris, what happens if AJ wins today?
Is sponsored today by our friends at 7th Avenue Pizza. Head on over to your local Jerry's Foods or county markets in Hudson and North Branch and take advantage of the $7.99 sale going on all 7th Avenue Pizza. And if AJ wins today, tweet at MeetsUs1 and tag 7th Avenue Pizza through the end of Sunday. One lucky winner is going to get $100 to put towards restocking their freezer with 7th Avenue Pizza. And before we move on, thank you, 7th Avenue Pizza.
Yeah.
1-800-320-5326. Get yourselves ready. Why is that, Corey?
The jackpot's coming up in a second after I do a couple of shameless plugs. You can go to initialsgame.com if you want to buy the home version of this. Versions 4 and 5 available at initialsgame.com. But Tatum and Do, I know you've both been to the live events, right?
Yep.
Look at you. You even have the card.
Went yesterday to practice for this. Shouts
Did
to
you
Team
really?
Meat Sauce
Did you say you
Robot.
went or you won?
No, he went.
Shouts to Brandon, Rachel, Jake, and Hunter.
So you went yesterday, falling knife yesterday? How'd you do?
Fall knife yesterday. We won the overall. Sorry to everybody who lost to Team Meat Sauce Robot.
But wait, were you a team or were you playing individually?
No, we were a team.
Yeah,
Oh,
see, I tried individually there and I got a little frustrated because there's so many teams.
Supporting your extracurricular activities.
I love it, man. There's initialsgamelive.com for all the locations. We're up to like 18 right now. By the end of the year, there'll be 18 spots and it's always growing. So, go do one of those live events. If Doe's at your event, I would just leave. Yeah. But if you don't see him, stick around and have fun. Initialsgamelive.com for locations. All right, now it's time. $72,500. Somebody might win it, Christopher.
That's right.
Time for the St. Paul Federal Credit Union Initials Jackpot.
$72,500. You're looking to buy a new car? Save money in your current car loan. Do it with St. Paul Federal Credit Union. Now offering car loan rates as low as 6.29%. Apply today at stpaulfcu.org/KFAN. Federally insured by the NCUA. Thank you, St. Paul Federal Credit Union.
Obviously, by a mile now, this is the record. 31,500 was the previous record for the jackpot. It's gone off twice, but now we're at 72.5. It goes up $500 every week. If the caller gets one letter in the right spot, they win $250, which is still pretty sweet. Mm-hmm. But if they just say both, life-changing amount of money, 72.5. Pretty cool. Tatum, we're going to get the caller here in a second, but I have 4 packets that I just took out of the St. Paul Federal Credit Union Initials Vault. Mm-hmm. As the lowest seed, you get to decide your fate and the caller's fate. Which one out of 1 through 4 do you want to play today?
Well, I have pulled my friends who have texted me, just my husband. And he says 3, so I'm going to go with 3.
Ooh, lucky number 3.
He's going 3, so I'm going to go 3.
Okay. Wouldn't that be cool if you won somebody $72,500?
I might not be able to play. I might just walk out the building.
Yep, it would be a little distracting to have it go on.
Would, yeah.
Hey, champions find a way to win, though. Good morning. What is your name? Where are you from?
This is Travis. I'm from Kimball.
Hey, Travis. What's up, man?
Nice.
How you feeling?
How's it going?
Well, I don't know. We'll see how it's going in a second when you guess the letters and maybe win $72,500. Okay, 72.5's on the line, Travis. What letters do you believe are worth that much money? Go.
We'll go with CS.
C-S? C as in California?
Yep.
S as in Sam?
S as in school.
Okay. C-S.
Let's go, Travis.
All right, Travis is going C-S for a shot at $72,500. $500. Does Travis have at least one right for $250?
Come on,
Is he
good job.
alive
Come on.
for the jackpot? No.
Dang it.
Sorry, Travis.
Sorry, Travis.
He did have a letter right, but in the wrong spot, so almost won $250. He said CS. The C is right, but it's the second letter. We're going B, C. The letter B and then the letter C. No more wild cards. It's just win and advance. The winner will be in a 3-person final in about 3 weeks. Next 2 Fridays are the other 2 semifinals. Winner advances. Here we go. Do-Hyoung Park, Tatum Everett, AJ Mansour, Mark Parrish, BC, number 1.
Clue number 1.
The first word is often skipped.
Clue number 2.
One of the words indicates a common range of time that this is normally used.
Clue number 3.
Is consumed. AJ.
Breakfast cereal.
That's right. AJ on the board.
Is there a lunch cereal or a dinner cereal? I'm confused.
That's why you can often skip the first word because it's kind of redundant. Because I know kids have cereal.
I like cereal all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
I do too.
Breakfast is a foreign concept to me.
Breakfast cereal.
Amen, dough.
AJ on the board with breakfast cereal. Takes a 1-0 lead. Here's number 2 of BC.
Clue number 1.
Involves an interval of time.
Clue number 2.
This is recurring.
Clue number 3.
Features charges and fees.
Clue number 4.
Involves statements.
Clue number 5.
Features invoices. Final clue.
Clue number 6.
Typically lasting 1 month. This is the period in which a company or business posts a sum owed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Billing something, right?
That is a billing
cycle.
Cycle. Yes.
Oh, my God.
Definitely
Billing,
close. Billing cycle is the right answer.
Billing, I couldn't for the life of me.
Couldn't get out billing period.
This happens almost every year. Whoever is at the state fair, whether it's Nordo or whatever, please don't move the mouse. I need it to play this game. This happens every year. Please don't touch that. Here is number 3 of BC. AJ has 1. Everybody else yet to score. Number 3 of BC.
Clue number 1.
Come on.
One of the words comes from Spanish for colored red.
Clue number 2.
Is connected to a major university.
Boulder, Colorado.
Yeah,
That's right.
Boulder, Colorado is correct. Doe knows his Spanish, I guess. Boulder, Colorado gets Do-Hyoung Park on the board. Well done.
Colorado was the red?
Yeah, that's
Let's go,
colored
Mark.
red.
Come on, Mark.
Yeah. How come you didn't have that one either, Tatum?
Yeah, you know I'm tired.
Here we go, Tatum. Guys, people, we got this.
AJ
We're just
has
letting
one.
him get out to the start.
That's
We're
right,
coming
that's
back in the
right.
end.
That's
Doe
right.
has 1. Here's number 4 of BC.
Clue number 1.
Is rectangular.
Mark,
Whoa.
Okay.
basketball court.
That's right.
Wow.
Nice.
All right, good guy.
That is a
Basketball court. Mark's
All
Penthouse.
right, all right. Still
Figured
good.
I'd take a swing because those two are really good.
Well, the hockey players weren't supposed to know what that is.
Yeah. It's a shocker.
I didn't think you had it when you rang in.
I guarantee you, I was a little nervous. I ain't gonna lie.
Can't believe your mind went to basketball. Basketball court is the right answer in Parrish.
Let's go. Good guys.
On
Good
the board.
people.
Mark with 1, AJ with 1, Doe with 1. Here's number 5 of BC.
Clue number 1.
Has a connection to seals.
Clue number 2.
Has a connection to a wolf pack.
Clue number 3.
Was a maestro.
Clue number 4.
Has had a famous bachelor party.
AJ.
Yep.
Bradley Cooper.
That's right.
Oh my God! God, I hate names.
I hate names too.
I hate
I
names.
could not
Oh.
think of it.
Is that who you're picturing?
Yes, I'm so mad.
I was picturing no one.
You were still thinking basketball court.
AJ gets Bradley Cooper.
Nice, AJ. Nice. Attaboy, AJ. All right, here we go, Tatum.
Not even halfway.
Okay, I'm
Plenty
awake.
of time.
I'm here.
Plenty of
I'm
time,
here,
Tatum.
promise.
Plenty of time. No worries.
Long way to go. AJ has 2. Parrish and Doe each have 1. Here's number 6 of BC.
Clue number 1.
Has a connection to certain amenities.
Clue number 2.
Comes with an additional cost.
Mark,
Yep.
bonus coverage.
Oh, good one.
I like that.
Parrish
Dang
out
it.
for the rest of number 6, down to Tatum, AJ, and Doe.
Clue number 3.
Often connected to an amount of comfort and luxury.
Tatum.
Yep.
Business class?
That's right.
Tatum, that girl.
Okay.
Here we go. We're good people.
Pressure's off.
Everybody on the board with business class. There we go.
Good match going. Let's
Nicely
go.
done.
Here we go, Tatum. Good people.
I'm awake.
Here we go now.
AJ, you have 2. Everybody else has 1. And we are through 6. We're halfway through. Here's number 7 of BC.
Clue number 1.
Can be deadly.
Clue number 2.
Restrict movement.
Tatum?
Go for it.
Boa constrictor?
Wow.
That was,
I mean,
Gotcha.
that was a good one.
there's nothing wrong with that guess, but that
Yeah.
is incorrect.
Except that it's wrong.
Yep. Except that it's wrong. Otherwise, they both fit. Tatum out for the rest of number 7.
Clue number 3.
These form.
Clue number 4.
Are a mass.
Clue number 5.
Are found inside the body and the surface.
Mark,
Yep.
blood clots.
That's right.
Let's go, Perry.
Not over yet, Parrish. Parrish and AJ each have 2. Do-Hyoung Park and Tatum
guys, here we
each
go.
have 1 with
Good people.
5
Come on, baby.
items to go. Everybody's still in this big time. Here's number 8 of BC.
Clue number 1.
This is a person.
Clue number 2.
One of the words is a food.
Clue number 3.
Can be found in the business or financial world.
Clue number 4.
They are often associated with cost cutting or efficiency.
Clue number 5.
Most commonly connected to accounting.
AJ.
Yep.
Bean counter.
That's right.
Oh, my Lord, AJ. Wow.
That
Okay.
is
AJ.
correct.
That's tough.
That's a bean counter.
Wow.
Nowhere near that.
Got the puzzle. All right.
All right, let's go. Holy cow, AJ, good one.
All right.
AJ takes the lead
Lock
with
in.
3.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Parrish
Lock in.
has 2.
Let's go.
Doe and Tatum with 1 each. 4 to go. Everybody
Come on. Good guys,
mathematically
good
in
people.
this. Here's number 9 of BC.
Clue number 1.
Most commonly, but not exclusively, connected to men.
Clue number 2.
It's considered extremely low maintenance.
Clue number 3.
Often considered clean, sharp, and minimalistic.
Dough.
Clue number 4.
Dough.
Buzz cut.
That's right. Oh, my. That is a good buzz cut. How the hell did you figure that out? Buzz cut.
Heck.
Okay.
That was very good.
one.
Feeling a little stupid after the last two there, Tatum.
Buzz
Yeah,
cut.
got one.
Let's go.
All right.
Those two didn't feel good.
3 to go.
Good people, good guys.
The good news is no one's blown out of this. Everybody is still in this with 3 to go. AJ has 3. Do-Hyoung Park and Mark Parrish, 1 back with 2 apiece. Tatum, you have 1. Still in this, 3 to go. Everybody mathematically absolutely alive. Here's number 10 of BC.
Clue number 1.
Consistently performs at a high level.
Clue number 2.
Leads the way.
Clue number 3.
Is the one that sets the standard.
Clue number 4.
One of the words is an animal.
Clue number 5.
The first word was placed around the neck to create a sound used for locating the animal. Final clue.
Clue number 6.
This is the dominant or prized figure within an organization, group, or herd. 5, 4, 3, 2. Tatum.
Big cat.
Everybody else. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know. Not the slightest
I've got
clue.
4 so far, dude. Bell cow.
Bell cow.
What is that bell cow?
It's the bell cow.
This is a tough packet.
What in the heck is
This is
a
not hitting me.
I
bell
regret
cow?
number 3. I regret it.
This is not hitting me.
Bell
What
cow
is
is
a
the
That's what they call
the lead
best-
cow,
the best,
or
yeah.
if you have a product that just is killing it for your business, then
Yeah.
you might have 15 products, but your bell cow is like the main prized one that kicks ass.
Clicks
can't-
now, yeah.
Never heard
No.
that term in my life.
Oh, I've heard of it.
Well, maybe you weren't the bell cow,
Not in my
Parrish.
head
Obviously
today.
not.
All right. The good news is, Tatum, though, you are
are
still
good
mathematically in this.
Oh, good. Good.
Here we go. Let's go. Good guys.
Two
Good
to
people.
go.
Let's go, Tatum.
AJ, there are 2 to go, though, and you have a 1-point lead. So AJ's in the spot where if you get either of the remaining 2, you are the winner. Parrish, you're 1 back. Doe is 1 back. Tatum, you need both of these, but you're not done yet. AJ going for the win.
Here we go.
Here's number 11 of BC.
Clue number 1.
The 2 words rhyme.
Clue number 2.
Often connected to corporate gatherings.
Clue number 3.
Can include a band, DJ, maybe games, contests, or more.
Clue number 4.
These feature a captain.
Clue number 5.
Can involve lakes, rivers, or oceans. AJ for the win.
Booze Cruise?
Booze Cruise.
Nice job.
And right in your wheelhouse, a booze
I know,
cruise.
right? I've been in a lot of
And
those.
the goat got it done.
I got basketball
Booze
court and missed Booze Cruise. No one before this game would have put money on that.
Booze Cruise.
AJ, well done.
All
Nice
right.
job.
Just
Well
for fun,
done.
here's number 12. Let's hammer this one out and see if anybody can just rack up some stats. Here's number 12 of BC.
Clue number 1.
Often connected to the past.
Clue number 2.
Involves records.
Clue number 3.
These are performed.
Clue number 4.
This is an investigation of sorts.
Dough.
Yep.
Background check.
That's right.
There you go.
Doe gets 3, but AJ with 4 advances to his 3rd consecutive final of the initial invitation.
Thank you.
Good for you.
1 title, 1 finals appearance, and now his 3rd consecutive trip to the finals. AJ is the winner. Chris, what happens now that AJ Mansour has won today?
AJ was sponsored by our friends at 7th Avenue Pizza, so head on over. Take to your local Jerry's Foods or county markets in Hudson and North Branch. Take advantage of the $7.99 sale going on in all 7th Avenue Pizza. If AJ win, and he just did, tweet @MeetsUs1, tag 7th Avenue Pizza through the end of Sunday, and one lucky winner is going to win $100 to put towards restocking their freezer with 7th Avenue Pizza. Freezer?
Yeah, sure.
That's it.
Freezer.
That's it. $100. So there you go. Well done, Age.
Thank you.
Done.
I feel good. I was a little nervous. This is a tough crew. It worked out well. I forgot to do this the first time around, but I wanted to after the first match. It was a little more timely, but it's still timely. Continued run, the last win, this win, the next game. Just want to dedicate this to a friend and a fan of the Power Trip, Jason Wood, who was lost way too soon earlier in July. And a lot of people still feeling that one. So this goes out to his family, to him, and the memory and the legacy that he left behind. So don't mean to bring it down because it's a good legacy, but at the same time, I forgot to do it last time, and I wanted to make sure to do it this time. So.
Well done, AJ. Very well done, AJ.
Sure.
Well done.
Another one.
Wow.
Doe, we're all disappointed in
Boulder,
you.
Colorado, Doe?
Yeah,
It was all
right.
over the TV last night like crazy, too, with the football game.
Yeah, there were a handful that I thought were going to come up. I had Boston College,
Same.
British Columbia,
Same. Those are the
business
first
card.
2 I wrote.
That's the point where we're at that point in the game where Corey mentioned off air. I think we were talking. He's got like 95 for each of these letter combinations, and
Those
we've
were
done
good clues,
BC
though.
enough that it probably was last time. Boston College, Boston Cream,
Boston
Cosby.
Commons.
Let's go around the room, though, quickly. Parrish, you admitted you have never heard the phrase bell cow.
No.
The rest of you,
I have,
now you're kicking yourselves a little bit because that's the one. Doe, if
That
you
was
get bell
it,
cow,
I had no
Yeah.
I was
clue.
stuck on batting champion for that one, like consistent leading the
leads
way.
the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
I
going to
needed
go
like
Big
one more
Cat.
clue on that.
I was like, no, there's no way I was
Big
wrong.
Cheese was the
Big
other one.
Cat.
Big Cheese.
Big
Might as well.
cat, whatever.
Yeah, if you got
I
nothing-
knew it was wrong.
Still swing.
Hey,
I'm
you never
so
know.
mad about boa constrictor. Look,
That was a good
I
guess.
really
Yeah,
was
yeah,
locked
yeah.
up on that
I was
one.
right there with you. Yeah,
I really
That
did.
was a really good guess.
And Chris, you would have kicked some ass in this list.
I had 4 at one point, so
Yeah.
but there's no pressure when you're not playing, so it's completely
There was no
different
pressure on Tatum or I.
Facts. Definitely facts.
Wow.
Yeah,
So-
I'm just happy to be here.
AJ into the finals. Either Justin Gard, Tom Pelissero, Tyler George, or Zach Halverson will be in the finals. That's 2 weeks from today. Somebody has to win next week. By definition, one of them has to win. That's going to be Matt Minster, Tommy Olson, Mike Grimm, and did I say Lauren Lambert?
No, Lauren
Lauren
Lambert.
Lambert, Mike Grimm, Tommy
That's
Olson,
an
Matt Minster.
interesting matchup.
I know.
I really don't know who the
Yeah.
favorite is in that one.
And
Weird one.
AJ, it happened again where instantly in my head, as soon as you rang in, I went, oh, damn it, it's breakfast cereal, and he's going to get it right.
Yeah.
And you did.
I love cereal.
Every time I get it right after you ring in.
Sorry, Mark.
Well, not all of them.
So
that one I did.
Tatum, let's
Yeah.
go back to when you picked packet 3. Is this loss now on your husband because he told you to pick number
should it
3?
be? Yes. I need someone else to blame.
It's his fault.
No,
He's the reason the jackpot didn't go off.
Yeah.
He's the reason you lost.
He should feel bad right now. No, those were really good clues. I was actually surprised we went that long in some of the clues and still didn't get things. Like there were a lot of clues named and we were all stumped. So those were really, really well done.
He's spinning
Well, as soon as he says corporate, I'm waiting until like 5th or 6th clue regardless.
Still don't know how you got basketball court. I mean,
Yeah, that
it's,
was
it's
amazing.
That's a
clearly
good one.
rectangular, but that shouldn't pop in your head.
The only thing that popped into my head that was
And
rectangular.
you're confident enough to go. Was that after clue 1?
Clue 1.
Yeah, it was clue one.
After you get away with like white rice and a couple of comments like that, swinging for the fences doesn't feel so bad anymore.
That's the best.
No, AJ, you got the winner on Booze Cruise, which is infamous around here because obviously iHeart has like giant yacht
Yeah,
parties,
yeah.
and we go crazy internationally, pretty much whenever we want.
Right.
Biggest names in the world will perform on the yacht, and then we send like 1,000 listeners a day to go to it. It's pretty cool.
That's nice.
Had a little advantage on that one, I guess.
I've been on 1 or 2 in my life.
I've actually been on one on Lake Minnetonka.
This will surprise a lot of you.
Where are the Vikings involved?
No, like All right, I'm gonna go. See you guys later.
I'm like, she doesn't even realize what she just said.
My head doesn't go there. I was at Cuddle Tavern for a friend's birthday.
And you got here way after that, but still
naive.
Around here, that's just
putting it on a tube.
All right, cool. I'm never going to be invited back.
What you think about that? That really ruined it for other Vikings teams to have booze cruises because now they just can't do it.
No,
it's you can't go down that path. But they're fun.
I'll
tell you what, Doe, the Twins could use a booze cruise right now.
Yeah,
they got to get out of their own heads, man.
That used to be the trick in the NHL.
Yeah, it worked out well, Mark.
Come on. Oh, no.
Talk about teeing it up. Oh, man.
Whoops.
I'm done. Have a good weekend.
Tatum forgot about the Vikings boat, the love boat, and Mark forgot about his sobriety. Whoops. Hang on. You said Buxton's close to coming back?
Yeah, we feel like he's getting close.
Who else is like not even remotely close? Like Joe Ryan's done.
Joe Ryan's done.
Yeah,
Brock Stewart's done. Chris Paddock's not back regular season.
Okay. So the cavalry's not coming necessarily.
Brooks Lee at some point soonish. I mean, there's cavalry coming, but like there's also been cavalry lost along the way.
Interesting.
Joe Ryan was a big one. Joe Ryan was a big one.
That's a big one. Yeah, well.
Bailey Ober's been a gigantic surprise this year, though, right? Outside of a couple of bad starts, he's been awesome.
The consistency, not a surprise, but the like higher, upper level, like true ace level outings, that's been a very pleasant surprise, I think, for them.
Let's go.
What's the kid's name? The Zebby something or other?
Zebby Matthews.
Is he legit or not? Down the road?
I mean,
already?
The thing is, they used to, when they got to this point in injuries, they used to be calling up just kind of like journeyman guys, but they've just kind of the backfilling, the restocking of the farm system, the player dev has gotten to a point where everybody they're calling up now is a dude, at least. Like they're all like young guys who are good and will be good in the future. So at least you're actually calling up guys who are going to be good in the future as opposed to just kind of you need a body to fill, which is what they've been in the past.
Hey, Doe, this is an odd question probably, but just because we know him a little bit and we love the Saints so much, is Gardy's young son, is he somebody on the fast track to the majors at some point as far as you know? Have you heard about that?
It's kind of tricky because the major league managerial pipeline, or just like what constitutes a major league manager and how you get there, has changed so much over the years, where it used to be like you get a managerial job somewhere else, you work your way up. But now like the hires are kind of all like the Rocco types where they like are young, like recently former players. Stephen Vogt in Cleveland is another one of them who can relate to players, who can process the analytics, who can talk to both front office and just manage the personalities in a clubhouse. That's really where it feels like a lot of these hires are drifting. Yeah. It's tough for a lot of those kind of managerial guys in other spaces.
So what you're saying is Parrish missed his window to coach at the NHL level as well because now he's too old?
Long time ago.
What are you, 47?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're over
way
the hill.
too over
You're
there.
done.
Yep. I'm almost dead.
You're done.
Hey, y'all got any more of those wild card spots for me?
No, maybe next year, though. All of you, of course, have qualified for next year. Congratulations to AJ Mansour.
AJ, great job. The GOAT continues. That a boy, GOAT.
It's tough to beat him.
That a baby.
Unreal.
Man, unbelievable.
I know.
Yeah, that was impressive.
You found something you were good at, AJ.
Thanks to Marnie Gellner. Thanks to Zach Halverson, Mark Parrish, AJ Mansour, Do-Hyoung Park, Tatum Everett. We will see you Tuesday.
That's right.
With some changes.
Yeah, there's some changes being made, guys.
Changes on Tuesday. Is that ominous enough or not to just say changes Tuesday?
Sounded pretty ominous, yeah.
Oh, man. I wonder where that is going to be Tuesday. See you Tuesday. Have fun.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
You too, Abba Dabba. Love you. Have a great weekend, everybody.